Ellen, she's a great girl. She's kind. She's generous. She will do anything for anybody at the drop of a pen, and I think that's what attracted me to her the most.
I don't know, he's just a really good guy, and he cares about everything. He helps his dad with everything, helps his mom with everything, and he's always there for me when I need a laugh, when I'm having a bad day, or when they just need to pick me up. He's always there, and he's nice, honest, trustworthy. He's just a stand-up guy, and I love him for that.
There wasn't really it wasn't love at first sight. We started dating, and we kind of had a rough patch, so we split up. And then my brother passed away.
And I reached out to him.
She was right there. I mean, she kind of really helped me get through it. And I think shortly after that, we got back together, and that was when I knew I fell in love with her. I guess you can say was the time I knew she was the one.
So I'm glad that I could be there for him during a very hard time in his life. And I think since then, I've kind of just known that he's who I want to be with.
The proposal. Well, my parents had planned a trip to Gatlinburg, and me and my dad, we have motorcycles. And so we wanted to take them down there and ride through the mountains. So I knew that down there, riding through the mountains, was where I wanted to propose. So I asked her parents the week before, and I had already had the ring. And both of her parents, agreed and said that we were good to go. Me and her went out on my motorcycle and went riding up through the mountains. And I was trying to find a good pull-off with a good view, but everyone that was a good view was just packed with people. And, I didn't want to just do it right there in front of everybody. So it took me a while to try to find one that didn't have many people there. And we were kind of running out of daylight, and she was getting hungry and kind of just wanting to be done with the ride. So we came to one, and I was like, well, I got to do it. And
he just kept stopping at every single stop, and I was getting so angry, and I just wanted to get off of the bike and get food because I was hungry too. So finally, he's like, all right, well, let's go. You're hungry, we'll just go. So I start to get my helmet on, and I'm facing the mountains, and he's behind me. He's like, hey, you might want to take your helmet off. And I turn around, I'm taking my helmet off, and he's down on his knee with the ring out, and I didn't cry. I just kind of shook my head, and I said yes, but he didn't hear me, so he's like, technically, we're not really engaged. You never said yes, but I shook my head.
She had no idea. I think she told all her friends that she was hoping it would be down there, and they were all saying she was going to get engaged down there. But the night before I proposed, she asked me, and I told her it was probably going to be about another year. And she got all mad and wouldn't talk to me for the rest of the night. And so the next day, when I did ask her, she was really surprised.
I think just being with him forever and just sharing in this special time, these past couple weeks have been a struggle. I think both of us have just been ready to get it done and over with, and I think we're just looking forward to spending the time together as a husband and wife instead of just a boyfriend and girlfriend, and me living out with him because I don't live there now. So I think he'll like having me there and just being together and sharing with all of our friends and family.
I don't know. It'll probably be such a blur that I'm not going to know what to think. I mean, I'm sure seeing her, I don't know what her dress looks like or anything like that. She's keeping all that secret. So seeing her for the first time is going to be, a big eye-opening moment, I'm sure. I keep telling her I'm not going to cry, but I probably will. I'm sure it'll be hard to hold back the tears.
If I never get to see the northern lights, or if I never get to see the Eiffel Tower at night, or if all I got is your hand in my hand, baby, I could die a happy man, yeah. I'm going to put 110% into this relationship. We've been through so much, and we've always managed to come out the other end stronger, and I feel like that's going to be the way our marriage is. If we're going to run into problems, and we'll pull through them, and I look forward to you walking down that aisle and
getting to say I do and getting to spend the rest of our lives together. And I love you.
Zach, I will always love you, and I will always be here for you. If you ever need a shoulder to cry on or someone to make you laugh when you're upset, you know where to find me and all of my goofy and randomness. Or even though we've had a lot of obstacles thrown in our way, we've always come out stronger, and that's not going to change. Everything that is thrown at us, we're going to go through together, and we'll always be there for each other. There's no doubt of that in my mind, and I'm just ready to be your wife and be with you for the rest of my life.